I think it's now short. Is it echoing or it's going well? Can you guys hear me? Okay, so hope that now it's working well. Thanks for confirming. And just can you let me know that it's echoing? Okay. Echo is on. Is it still echoing? Come on. Is it still echoing? Is it still echoing? Good now? Is it still echoing? Welcome. Thank you. So it's good now? To watch my own live.
Build a website.
Or it's going well. Is it still echoing? I think it's working well. Thank you. Yep. So you can music on. All right. So you're looking. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining this live session here, guys. All right. So we are looking at this market structure here, that where the market structure showing up to be bullish, that you can see on gold. And from this key support level that the market has made its initial bounce back to the upside here with a one single momentum. And this is where the market is showing up to be bullish. If you look at here, you can see from the monthly, it's a bull market. From the weekly as well, you can see that it's a bullish market structure here. And from the daily, we can see that also it's a bull market. Now from the 4-hour chart, where there is a support and the market has made its move back to the upside here, and with that support level, there is a rejection back to the upside, and lower time frame we can see the market is maintaining this uptrending market structure. And with that uptrending market structure, the market is maintaining this uptrending market structure here, which is showing up that gold to remain bullish back to the upside. Now we see there is a bounce here, and now we see a potential pullback. There's an order block creation. This is where we are looking at to give us the market a possible trading opportunity here in that area where there is a bounce, expecting a deeper pullback, and then continuation back here to the upside in this market to create a new higher high. And here is the lower time frame price action. We can see the market to possibly to return further down here for a deeper pullback and then to enter from this key level. And as the market is on a key level, if you look at this order block, that you can see this previous support here, resistance here, and where there is an important support level that expecting the market to potentially return again in the major direction of the trend. And that's what we're looking at in this market, to have a potential rejection back above here to create a new higher high in that area. This is what we're looking at here in this market to give us an entry opportunity in this market. This is where the support level, where there is a high area of value, and from that support expecting the market to trend and then to continue to rise back above. We are looking to see deeper pullback, and because this is already has maintained an uptrending market structure, we are looking at this market to give us an entry in that area. So looking at the lower time frame price action, at where the market is showing up to be significantly bullish in that market, and expecting the market to drop down here to that support and then to return again back above here in that market, and where the resistance, which is turning support here, and with that resistance turn support, expecting the market to return again back in the major direction of the trend. Looking at the price to potentially come down for this bigger drop here, and expecting the market to form that double bottom and then return again back above here in that area, where the market potentially to drop down. This is what we are looking at in this market, to come down for a deeper drop, for deeper pullback, and then to reject again back above here in that market. So this is where we are looking at for the price to potentially come down. There's a double bottom formation, and in that double bottom, what we are looking at for the market to deepen here and then to return again back above to the major direction of the trend. We are looking at this market structure. We are looking at in this market structure for a drop to that order block, and that's where we are looking at, to this order block. And that order block is absolutely important, because this is the order block where the market to potentially have a retest and then could continue to rise back to the major direction of the trend. I hope that you guys are ready for another big trading day potentially coming up, as there is a significant volume that you can see currently coming in the market, and waiting for an entry, as this month we see that the market has a significant volume due to many events that we can see around the world. Expecting the market to possibly to come back here to this support level, where the market to drop back here and then to return again back above. we are looking at here in that market for this move to this key support level and then to return again back in the direction of the trend. We are looking at here in that market to support, to test that support and then to reject back again. If we look at the bigger picture perspective here, which is a long-term bullish market structure in that area. So lower time frame price action here, the market structure is showing up that we see the price to potentially drop down to the neckline of this previous resistance, which is turning support here. And if the market drop back here, which is depending on this pullback, we can look for entry for another bounce back above 4-hour chart here. If you look at already the lower shadow of this 4-hour candlestick pattern that you can see, which is a very smaller. If you look at the lower shadow of this 4-hour candle, you can see it's a smaller 4-hour lower shadow. And with that smaller 4-hour lower shadow, if you look at that, represents that this market is on a key support level. And this lower shadow on the 4-hour time frame, if you look at this, is smaller. What does that smaller lower shadow represents in this market? The smaller lower shadow represents that the market to test and then to reject back again in the direction of the trend. So if you look at here, you can see the lower shadow, the smaller wick represents that there wasn't stronger bearish pressure in that market. Smaller wick represents that the market possibly to bounce off that level, because that represents that there wasn't stronger selling pressure in that market. So this is smaller shadow represents that there is a strong bull, and the major direction here of the trend is also bullish. That being said, looking at in this market for this possible downside, so we're expecting that the market to drop well below to that support level and then to return again back above here in that market. This is what we're looking at, the price to retest and then to reject back again to the upside here to create a new higher high. This is what we're looking at for a suitable entry opportunity. As you guys have seen our win rate, we had a very high win rate with a high probability trade, quite a few. In a single trade, you want to catch a bigger move. That's our goal here, right? So we are looking at in that area what the market to give us an entry so that we can catch the bigger profit target. That's the key, right? So if we can catch 200, 300 pips on one move, that's where the key to become successful as a trader. Looking for a break below here in that market. Looking at a drop here for this pullback and then to revert again back above here in that market. Expecting to drop. Yes, I can see that the market is approaching that neckline of this reversal pattern formation where the market has made its move back up, and 4-hour chart that you can see already has shown an upside bullish bias here in that market. And with that upside bullish bias, what we are looking at here in this market for the price to potentially drop down further back below to this support level and then to return again back above here in that market. And this is what we are looking at for this market to drop down back below here and then to revert again back in the major direction of the trend. There's the bearish rejection here in this market, which is showing the market potentially to come back here to this neckline, and that's where we are looking for this market to come down for a deeper pullback and then to return again back in the major direction of the trend. Because look at this, is a bearish fair value gap on the lower time frame, and there is a complete break below, and looking to see that 4-hour chart the market to test and then to give us a potential upside bias. We are looking to see that there is a potential rejection. As you guys can see that the price now coming for this pullback here in that area where there is a high area of value. We're looking for the market to drop down back to this support level. We're looking to see the lower time frame trend here, which is continuing to drop back below in that support level, expecting the market to come further down here to this key support level, and where there is a liquidity sweep here in that market, expecting the market to trend down here. There is a, if you look at here, you can see this is a key support level, and once the market managed to break this support, there is a pure fair value gap, and we are not going to sell this market because it's a very sharply bull market. 4 hour support level, the market is here, and expecting that the market to have a rejection back from this key area of support. Looking at here in that area where there is a rejection back below, and that is where that looking at this market to come down, come back below here to this support level. Waiting on the market to come down here further back below to this support level. This is what we're looking at, this market to trend and then to return again back in the major direction. This is the lower time frame price action here that we can see the market to give us an entry back here in that area where and once the market retests that level, without retesting this fair value gap, we are not entering, but if the market coming here for another retest, we will be looking into that entry in this market here. Welcome. Here's the market is showing up to be upside here from this support level, that the market is from this key area. It's approaching that directional bias here from the 4 hour chart that we can see it is in a bullish trend, and this is where we are looking at this market to possibly to return again back in the major direction of the trend, going back to this key resistance line and then continue to rise back up here to create a new higher high in that market. So looking at this 5-minute chart, there is a long wick rejection, expecting now for another retest. The market has on the lower time frame created an order block on the 1-minute chart. We might be able to find an entry very soon, that looking into that. You can see the market slowly building that pressure back below in that area where lower time frame price action, as you guys can see, the market has tested the support, expecting it to again have an upside bias here in that area, which is key support level, and from that support expecting the market to trend and then continue back up here in that area. The recent high is here on this market where the price has reached that key resistance line. Welcome. Here is slowly the market is turning to be we look at this is a very important key level, and the market slowly trying to build that pressure in that market where there is a support level. If you guys look at it, you can see this is an important support, expecting that this market to potentially to trend and then to revert again back in the major direction of the trend. This is where the price has created that rejection potentially from that level here, and long wick candle in that area, that if you guys look at the market potentially to returning back up here to that key resistance line, and this is a very important support that expecting the market to test and then to return again back here in that area. So lower time frame price action is still showing up to be bullish, and 4 hour is where significantly bullish market structure formation here in that area. And this is the support level. Expecting from here to rejection back above, and that's where you can see the market potentially to trend up here. So you see there is a support level has created from this, and the market has made its bounce back to the upside from that level. You guys look at 30 minutes candle close here, and which is showing that possibility to remain upside in that market. 15 minutes bullish candlestick pattern formation, 5 minutes as well showing up to be bullish. The market sometimes create a very sideways market structure, and when the market creates a sideways market structure, the only thing that we can do is to wait for the price to break out from that sideways market. So looking at here, you can see the 4-hour chart. It started to bounce off that. The market showing that if you look at the candlestick pattern is the key, guys. If you look at the candlestick pattern, you can see that it's a bigger bull candle. So bigger bull candle is showing up that there is a volume in this market, and in that volume we can expect this market to potentially return again in the major direction of the trend. This is what we're looking at in this market. There's a bullish market structure is being formed and potentially to create a new higher high here in that market. Here is showing up to be upside here. Lower time frame price action, we can see there is a pullback and looking to enter a trade as soon as we can see suitable confirmation. So it's a bull market, guys. So you can see the price slowly building that bullish momentum here in that area. So the market structure is bullish, so we will be looking into that possible entry here for an upside bias. So I'm going to look at buy in that area for this possible upside momentum, keeping the stop loss below this low here for this upside. And so we are looking to go long on gold for this market, potentially to bounce off this level, as this is a bull market, expecting it to return back again to the upside to major direction of the trend. And if you look at the 30 minutes and the 1 hour chart, you can see it's a strongly bullish market, expecting it to reject back again upside here. So I've opened buy here, stop loss at 4211.7, TP target at 4239.77, and from this support level there is a break to the upside here in that market, and with that break above here from this support level, the market has made its move back to the upside here, and where the market is showing up that the price action to be upside here with a double bottom and with an inverted head and shoulder, expecting it to break above here to create a new higher high in that market. So this is where there's a key resistance line, and expecting it to reject back again, where if you look at the 1 hour price action here, guys, there is a significant break to the upside here. So the price action could remain bullish potentially to the upside throughout the day, as it is a very strongly bull market. I'm long on gold and waiting for that potential bounce. Breaking above, and we would like to see the market to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. We can see the price is approaching that upside momentum, and would like to see the price to show up here. We are up currently with this trade, and would like to see that the market has a volume now at the moment. Would like to see going up, and the first trade of the day would like to secure with us in profit, and then we'll be looking for more entry later today. There's a bullish price action has created, and expecting the market to continue to trend to the upside here, which is possibly to return again back in this long-term resistance line here in that market. We see the price is approaching that key level, approaching that resistance line. It's a long-term bull market, waiting for this market to continue to rise here to create a new higher high in that market. We see there is a bullish impulse going on here, and from that level expecting it to further upside to create a new higher high. The market is approaching and waiting for that continuation back to the major direction of the trend. This is what we're looking at in this market, to see that the price to potentially to continue to rise here to create a new higher high. This is where the market trend is up and wanting to see the price to continue to rise, and our TP target here 4234 level, which is a very important profit target area that we can take our first TP and then continue to rise. Potentially then we can move that partial position to run back up. Here's the market structure showing up to be potentially continuation back above, which is maintaining that uptrending market structure. We are looking to see that some bullish move that you can see the market is approaching, and here is the 52 pip up currently from the place we have started. You guys with me? We are running buy, and currently we are nearly to 50 pip up. It's approaching that upside here, expecting further move back above. And since we open, it's up now to 65 pip. Holding on to that. Anytime if I close, I'll give a shout out here. If the market structure is showing up to be bullish, we will still be holding on to that. But I'm ready anytime if needed to close. I'm going out currently with this trade, and we will be re-entering as soon as it appears to give us further opportunity. We are out with the trade as we see there is a pullback coming, and we will be re-entering as soon as it appears for further entry. We would like to catch the bigger move once the market reject from an order block. That's why we'll be waiting to see that. Here we have gained with this trade with mine. Many people that we have gained with this trade. $30 pip, $35 pip nearly. It's still moving in that direction. So we'll be re-entering again as soon as you see the market is appearing, showing up that trade again. Welcome back to this live session where the market structure showing here still showing up to be bullish, and the market is showing up to be bullish, and we can see the market is maintaining this uptrending market structure here, and we see the price slowly building that momentum back to the upside. Here we can see the price is showing up to be that there could be a new higher high, and we see the price is approaching that direction, and we could see that continuation back here to the upside here in this market, and we would like to see the prices maintaining this uptrending market structure. Lower time frame price again showing up that this is where the market is bullish. I hope that you guys enjoying the live session. Make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. Here's the market showing up, and we see that the price action here is absolutely bullish, and we would like to see that the market to trend in the direction of the major direction. So this is where, if you look at the lower time frame here, this is a support level. The market is approaching that bullish move that you can see. The price forming a doji here in that market, which is potentially to return again back in the direction of the trend, where the market structure showing creating series of higher high and higher low, which is in an uptrending market structure. And in that uptrending market structure, we can see the price is, if you look at here, you can see a move, correction, move, correction. So building that bullish market structure here. And in that bullish market structure, the price is maintaining that momentum that you can see. It's showing that the price potentially to continue to rise back here to the upside to create a new higher high in that market. This is a bullish market structure where the market is maintaining this uptrending market structure where the price is, if you look at here, you can see series of higher low, which is maintaining that uptrend where the price is approaching that key level and expecting it to continue to rise here to the major direction of the trend. And you can see the price slowly building that momentum. If you look at the daily, but by the way, if you guys, for those who have opened Gbpjpy, we close. Coach, maybe it can turn on music off because of it's on and off breaking up a lot. Okay, so we can reduce that music as this music is causing issues. So have you got I close that trade? I'm out with the trade. I hope that's now reduced. Can you say in the live chat it's gone? The sound is okay? From this support, expecting the market to potentially return again back above here, where there is a break below to this support level, and this is the support that expecting the market to potentially return again back above to create a new higher high in that market. Have you guys taken profit on this? Welcome, welcome, welcome. That is awesome. This is what you're looking to see, that bigger profit target, smaller risk, continuation in the direction of the trend. So this is what we're looking at here in that market. Price to continue to rise, creating a new higher high and higher low. There is, if you look at the 5 minutes, you can see it's forming another bullish engulfer with liquidity sweep here, which could bring the price back up again. It might continue to rise again back above to the direction of the trend. The 5 minutes candle closing again back in that area where the market is showing up to be bullish. If you guys look at it, you can see from this support level here, it's potentially bouncing off that level and expecting it to return again back above. So there's an order block, there's a breakup structure. With this order block, the market is currently lower time frame showing up that is still maintaining that upside, and we could see that in that area a deeper pullback to this support level and then to return again back. So looking at the 15-minute chart, we delete those lines here. In that 15 minutes perspective, the market is on an uptrend here. Here is the impulse correction, an impulse correction expecting the market to trend to create a new higher high and higher low, which is in an uptrending market structure. And in an uptrending market structure, the price action showing up to be bullish to the major direction. And this is what we can see that the market structure is upside here. We can see there's a double bottom, a breakout with the double bottom, expecting the market to continue to trend to the upside here to create a new higher high in that market. This is where there's an inverted head and shoulder and breakout, expecting it to continue to rise to the direction of the trend. And you have already, if you guys looked at that, coming up another session in 4 hours time, where in that session we're looking to see that the market to give us an entry again, and looking forward to enter as soon as we find that suitable price action confirmation in this market. That being said, traders, thanks for joining in this live session. I'll see you again very soon, trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.